Hello, welcome to this vlog. In all seriousness, hello and welcome to the video. First thing is first, we must get coffee. This is a pretty nice view, if I do say so myself. If you ever do come to Manila, definitely try stay in Makati or BGC. Gusto ng mga Filipino viewers ko, mag-Tagalog daw ako. Pero, obviously, I feel bad sa mga English speaking. So, I'm gonna do Taglish. Syempre naman, merong mga subtitles sa baba. Pinapahirapan niyo ako, guys. Extra work pa yon mag-subtitles. Pero gutom na ako, so feeling ko gusto kong kape at saka pasta, Italian. Maglalakad muna ako tapos tingnan natin anong vibes na gusto ko. So, I'll bring you guys along with me. So, I have made it to Wildflower. The place that I tried to go to, which was called Pizulu, ended up being closed. I think there was a fire apparently. What I ended up getting is squid ink pasta, which is this, and then a lime and basil prosecco spritz thing. Guys, I'm dying inside, like trying to film, but I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna get a coffee. I don't know if the coffee and alcohol is gonna counteract, but then I'm gonna go home and I have to get some work done.
2 very boring minutes later.
Guys, change of plan. This drink is absolutely getting in my head, so I think I'm gonna go home and take a nap, then get coffee, then work out.
Doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it.
I told myself that I wasn't gonna get a coffee, but I think I'm just gonna fight the prosecco with this coffee. So the coffee here is actually really good. I got the Kyoto latte, but the only reason I know about this place is because a member from Toronto, shout out to you. So now I can actually try it. I'm filming in front of all these people, but I'm just trying my best. Little update. Put myself straight into pajamas as I'm on my little rest work break. I've got a bunch of tasks to do, so that's like checking in with Live Club, DMs, emails, obviously weekend ASR, editing the YouTube video that's going out tomorrow, which came out last week for you. I'm on monk mode day 6 as well. I honestly love doing it with other people. I feel like it's very collaborative and you get held accountable, and it's just one of those things that if ever I kind of want to slow down or stop, I always think of Live Club and I think, do it for Live Club. Like, just do it. Like, one more rep for Live Club. And you might be thinking, Hannah, you're on like a solo getaway sort of thing this weekend. Why are you working? And guys, to be honest, everything that I do, it just doesn't feel like work. Like, I love being able to check in with Live Club. I love going through emails and seeing what kind of opportunity there may be. Sometimes I just laugh at it and think, this is absolutely ridiculous. Delete. I love editing. I love being creative. I love going over the markets and holding myself accountable and being like, oh, this was a good opportunity that I missed, or yes, this was in my plan. Like, just that whole processing journey, I love it. Studying mindset, like, I love the challenge of just, I might not want to do it because I don't have to, but I know that I need to if I want to stay sharp and I want to increase my capacity. I don't want to get so deep right now. I can see that the sun's looking absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna finish up some work, then let's go see the sunset.
Will be no hard goodbyes, thank God we're civilized.
Good morning. It's Sunday, April 14. I've actually just woken up like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes ago, and I've just been listening to feel good music, and I'm excited for today. We're keeping the vibes high. Good vibes, you know, good vibes. The plan for today is I'm gonna take myself to brunch and just vibe. I think that's the word. Obviously I've got a meeting later, and then I have a Life Club weekly call later as well, which is pretty late, like 10 p.m. Manila time. I need to finish off my weekend ASR. I am a little bit behind on that, but that's okay. It is what it is. And also, excuse the face and hair. I've just woken up. But I mean, I think I probably look like that in all my videos just because you guys are seeing me through, like, I don't wear makeup unless I'm going out. So, yeah. Made it to Dean and DeLuca. I got myself a croissant because it was just highly requested from one of my friends, and I think my coffee is coming. But I've just been journaling. I brought my notebook because I just didn't want to bring my laptop. There are so much people here, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Camera like a proper vlogger, heading back to the hotel, and I did a good old brain session, brain dump session, and just getting ideas out there, brainstorming some stuff, journaled, and I was getting in my feels because I was listening to like worship music and I was just feeling so much gratitude, so I was like, oh, it's time to go. So today actually marks a new beginning for my life. I actually want to share a word. This just came to me, and the verse that came to my mind was 1 Corinthians 15:58. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourself fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain. Something that I guess we overlook on is always that middle part of the journey. And you know, you can think about this throughout the year, super excited in the start, feeling good and like hopeful for the next year, you know, when it comes to the end of the year. But then there's always that middle part of the story, the middle part of the year, the middle part of your chapter where things might have not gone to plan, your expectations might have been different, but I think that's where we need to learn to remain steadfast and firm throughout that middle part. And I think about how God's grace gives you the courage to step out and be bold, but that same grace is also what is needed to stay put, to stand firm. This is what it says, to stand firm and let nothing move you. And the awesome news is, the good news is that He's always willing to just pour out His grace and His love into your life to help you endure those moments or persevere through moments when you feel like your calling, your purpose, your assignment isn't what you might have thought it was, or if you are having difficulties, especially during that middle part. And I truly believe that, you know, whatever part of the story you're in, you know, some seasons are going to be about starting, other seasons might just be about standing firm. But you know what? Both require trust. And whoever you are, wherever you are, I just pray that an abundance of His grace just flows into your life as you continue to trust Him this year, whether you are standing or starting. Ta-da! You know, something that's crazy is that I think only one person in the entire world knows about this, and I used to be so upset. I used to be so angry every time I woke up to another year of my birthday. I remember just praying that I never wanted to ever make it to another year. And then I remember waking up with disappointment and like anger, like actual anger that God, why do I have to still be here? Why do I have to still go through all these things that I was feeling and everything that I was going through? And I just wish I could look that younger version of myself in the eye and let her know that it's going to be okay, and let her know that, you know, she's going to make it through, and she did make it through. So here I am, 27-year-old me, just honoring that part of my life, honoring the present moment, and obviously honoring God, who just got me through all of that, man. That's crazy. So crazy stuff, and I don't want to make it this so deep, but it's just hard to make it not deep, especially when it is deep for me. Just, yeah, grateful to still be here and be alive, and I'm gonna make a wish. Woo! Happy birthday to me! I ended up sleeping so late, literally like 4 in the morning. I don't know why. I think I was so energized from my life club call, which it was just the longest call we've ever had. It lasted for nearly 3 hours, and we were just deep into the rabbit hole. It was really nice to, yeah, it's just so nice to see everyone and chat. Then I had a call with some of my girlfriends who are coming to the Philippines soon, so we were just planning trips and booking flights. And then I did a bit of editing, and then I got hungry, so it was just, I'm so tired. But I think I'm gonna take it easy today. Do the usual non-negotiables, chart work, forecast, mindset. I might get a nice walk in. And yeah, we'll get coffee. So I have just checked into another accommodation. Check the view. This will be the workstation. I've got a whole bunch of work to do. It's currently Monday, so I'm gonna do my forecast, and yeah, we'll take it from there.
She got herself a guy, and he's good, no he's great. Everything she wanted packed behind the pretty face. But I kinda hope he breaks her heart into little pieces.
I am staring at such an incredible sunset. Wow. I don't know what it is about sunset, guys. I'm honestly always in awe with just how gorgeous the sky looks, and just the horizon and the mountains, and just everything, man. I just fall in love with the city. I wanted to address a very, very valid and interesting comment that was on my last video, and a lot of people are saying I could have mitigated that loss, and that I could have taken partials or moved to break even, and that's completely valid. And I think at the end of the day, we're all going to be trading differently. We're all going to be having our own system and our own way of managing. I think you just have to know that what your plan is that is your plan. Yeah, I used to take partials before. I just personally didn't like that method of management. I found it difficult when I was ASRing and I was journaling, getting a true value in terms of a risk to reward or how much I was making. It was difficult to track. It was difficult to measure. And when it's difficult to measure, it's hard to scale something like that. Well, for me, it was at least. That's why I didn't really like the whole idea of partials. Yeah, I didn't really like that. I preferred more of a set and forget methodology. It works well with me. It works well with my risk appetite and my psychology. And in terms of taking break even, again, that's something that maybe I'll refine in the future, but for now I'm leaving as is, just because there's been multiple trades that have tapped back into let's say my entry, and then absolutely flew into my TP direction. And now that's obviously the importance of trade journaling, going over your trades, because if I start to see a lot of losses and I'm starting to see price, let's say, completely I don't know, go back into break even where my entry would be and then take me out, then obviously I'll track that and be like, maybe a break even methodology would be much better. I love traders who can think independently based on what works for them, and if it's partials, cool. If it's setting to break even at 1% or at 1.5%, then awesome. And something I wanted to also point out is there seems to be a bit of an avoidance to taking losses sometimes in my comments, that, oh no, you took a loss, or oh no, I took a loss. And I feel like people have really been afraid of taking losses, but it comes with it. And it's not about avoiding taking losses, it's about understanding that losses come with it. But do your work, make sure you're putting effort and time and the work in to understand that if you keep taking the same losses, I'm talking about over a period of time, maybe that could be a month or 2 months, again, tracking data over time. If you're taking the same losses with the same sort of reasoning, you're seeing the same pattern, then obviously that's time for maybe a refinement or to look into your plan and your edge. But I don't ever want to hear you guys saying that you're avoiding losses or you don't ever want to take a loss, because losses will happen. And you have to learn to weather through that. You have to learn to manage that before that gets a hold of you and your psychology.
Where have you gone? I'm missing you lately. You're sitting right there, not so far away. Where do we go? Nobody knows. We'll have to see how this story